Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Homeward Bound. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well.
Yes, good, thank you.
Very good, very good. It has been about a month since we've last played, maybe a little bit less.
Has it been that
Really, a
long?
month? I think it's 2 weeks.
I mean, we do it
Yeah.
every once a month, so it's always been about a month. I think this time it's been
It's
2 weeks.
technically December, so it's been a month.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. I think it's been 3 weeks, but okay.
Before we hop into game, is there anything that you want to catch us up on?
No, not really.
No,
Good.
not.
We
We
did,
did
a
it
little
all in
bit
the
of a
pre-show.
It's already
Yeah.
been done, yeah.
All right. Then let's pick up where we left off. Where did we leave off? What was the party up to?
Well, we just snuck across the bridge that was guarded by an unbeatable army using Zara's etherealness. And in doing so, had a very close call with demons passing by us and us having to hide. But essentially, we're at the base of a tower, at which the top of the tower is a bridge with a battle going on between two.
I think we just
Close the
ascended
teams.
the staircase.
Oh, yeah, okay,
right?
well, I think we're at the top
Came
of
out
the
of the
tower.
top of the tower for us,
So-
an enormous causeway.
Madrigal's on the other side of the bridge, so we
Yep.
need to cross the bridge, thereby crossing the ocean or the water. And so I think we need to fight our way through the battle. Right?
Oh boy.
Or sneak our way through the battle.
Yeah, well, okay, well, I mean, I don't know, are we starting? Because I've got...
Yeah, so let's hop into the audio channel so you can hear the cool new background music, because there's a
okay.
new track released just today, I believe, called Dying World, which is so appropriate for what we're doing here.
Tabletopaudio.com.
Yes, love the people there.
I don't know
It's
if
just
our
one person.
campaign themes are just super basic, so it always seems like they're releasing tracks for us, or maybe they're releasing tracks for us. Who knows?
No, I think Tabletop Audio and Gabriel Picker, the guy who does all the Roll20 maps I make, they've just started releasing a whole bunch of hell-themed things and dying-themed things. I totally think they're just making content for us to use. I think that's it.
You mean directly for... I mean, are you in with them, Neal? Like, you've been repping them for a while, so...
I mean,
Yep, totally. That's what's happening. They're making content specifically for our games.
it's definitely
so
not
just-
Wizards of the Coast's Descent into Avernus that just was released in the last few months.
Our content is so good, other people are making content for it.
So I'm just throwing it out there, can we get like a Williams theme and a Grimes theme? Tabletop
Oh.
audio, just if you're watching, just so we know.
Williams theme and a Grimes theme. What would a
Yeah.
William theme even be?
I think it would just be a
I
battle
don't know.
track. It'd
Yeah, probably, yeah.
probably just be the Clash of Kings.
With
Yeah,
every now and then an old man going, "Oh, my knees!"
Yeah. Okay, so Neal, can you set the scene at the top of this tower?
Yes, I'm happy to.
Yeah.
At the top of this tower, you are sort of back in this alcove. You can see this large doorway, 15 feet high, but like 30 feet wide, that opens onto this causeway, 2,000 feet in the sky. The causeway / bridge is made out of what looks to be like bone. Bones probably from these creatures themselves or something like that. And it just runs into the distance. You can see the movement of weapons and horns and heads over the fray, but it just goes and goes and goes. On your side, there are soldiers formed up, warriors with their armor and their shields and their obsidian swords. There's a gatebreaker amongst them. There are hydras everywhere. There are thungs everywhere waiting to be deployed. There's even a few toadies lying around, some of them getting squished underfoot and then just like scraped into the mouths of warriors who've stepped on them. You can see a pair of taskmasters. You can see a commander. There are a few lensmen standing around, or more likely like floating around and putting their arms out to the front of the bridge. The bridge is longer than you can tell. With the poor lighting and its great distance, it just extends into the horizon until it's all darkened and blackened.
Yeah. So how wide is the bridge?
30 feet is the walkable parts, and then there's some like raised things on either side here. I'm gonna give you
Guardrails, that's good. Nice and safe.
nice and safe. I'm gonna give you.
You have a cat?
Yes.
When do you have a cat?
I've had a cat for a while. She came and sat with me, but decided to leave. So never
You
mind.
have dropped the ball with your life recaps.
No, I feel like they've had the cat for over a year. So
Neal, did you
I feel
know
like
he had a cat?
I didn't know he had a cat. He never brought it up.
I've shown the cat on
Cat,
stream
did you know
before.
he had a cat?
This is new. This is news to everyone.
It's not lies.
Super fans, did you know he had a cat?
Do I have any super? Look, see, Jurina. He's the closest thing I've got to a super fan. I think he said he showed the cat.
So this is a cross section of the bridge, and this is about 30 feet across here, and then you've got these like wide things that come up, giving high cover on these sides. These like, this must be like a 15-foot high. I guess it's like a section of rib or something that sort of forms a wall, preventing anything from firing into the bridge from either the sides or anywhere, leaving the people on it quite sturdy.
Wait,
And,
so
down the center, you can see there's some sort of like spinal cord thing that runs down the middle of the bridge.
could we get to the underpath there? There's like a little second path under the bridge.
Well, like many bridges, there are things underneath it that support it. To get to underneath the bridge, you would have to exit onto it and then climb over and around it.
Well, I don't know. It depends if it's like, is it in, there's like 5 feet of the under support and then a gap and then there's some more under support, or is it like one
I don't think we
full-
can see this cross
Yeah,
section.
so there's like a level ground right here that's probably blocking your view of the underside of it.
Yeah.
And the bridge sort of attaches to the ground
Tower,
way up here
Yeah, we
at this
might not-
point.
I mean, unless we smash through the ground here to get to where it joins, then hopefully walk through the gap. But we probably can't see that gap, right? That's just you showing us it in reality.
Right, that was just me
that was
drawing
there.
a bridge and sharing it with you.
So the demons that you talked about, are they in reserve? Like there's the battle and then there's like a shitload of stuff in reserve ready to fight that's currently just standing still, and if it saw us would just attack us.
Yes, there's a group that is piling up. Maybe their leaders are going through final plans. Maybe they're waiting for some sort of signal. Maybe they're resting their bodies. Maybe there's more gear coming. Maybe there's reinforcements. Who really knows why they haven't moved forward yet? But there is a large group of reserves here near the front.
So how
and
much
then
in danger are we of one of them
distance.
just turning around and seeing us right now?
You have your scrag cloaks on that are blending you into
Yeah.
the surrounding terrain. But
Yeah.
you
So I'm
know,
wondering if
one
it's
false
'cause
move, one sneeze.
it would be nice if we could wait a day for Zara to cast Etherealness on the pups at least, and then she could go in with the pups and walk through, and then me and Grimes and
This
the
is not
kobolds could
spot to rest
to
a
wait.
day.
So you think we need to just go for it?
We could pull back down the staircase if we want to try and rest, but this is a
Yeah,
different
I
moment. Is the
suppose.
ground solid, Neal? You said it's made of bone. Does it seem like a sheet of bone stretching across the entire bridge, or are
What
there
you
like
can see, it looks like bone plates that have been fused together. It looks solid enough that you could run like wheels over it, even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
What do you think?
Grimes
Grimes?
pulls his cloaks tighter around him, wraps his wrap around his face, and tightens his demonic pauldrons and vembraces, and does his best to look demonic in the hopes of that maybe we can blend in amongst these demons.
I wonder if it's worth waiting for the reserves to be committed before making our move.
Yeah, perhaps we wait for this platoon to charge and then try to slip through the battle unnoticed.
If we could wait a whole day and Zara could get the pups across with us magic, that would make it easier. Because, and then I whisper to me and you, like, I don't think they'll survive. They can't fight.
I look at the pups at this point. They're what, 4 feet tall?
4 feet tall, wrapped in scrag cloaks, and
Ferocious teeth and claws. They look like they'd be about as formidable as a kobold.
Oh yeah, easily. They could
can
probably kick a kobold's ass.
They could probably fight at this point. I don't know if the Grimes says anything, but he looks down to the gnolls and he's like, I don't know. They
Well, okay,
they
yeah.
could
well,
defend for themselves at this point.
I'm
They're
not really sure.
staring out onto the bridge with like hungry eyes.
How
watching the
far?
movement
How
of
many?
each
How far
demons.
between us and the back of the reserves?
20 feet, maybe?
Oh,
25
God.
You're
Fucking
really
hell.
close.
Should we
I
go
think-
back down?
I think
For
I
now.
pull us. I don't know if down, maybe into the crook.
Excuse me,
little-
sorry.
This little corner here, up against the wall. And
Well, we're in a room that's not the bridge, right? Or is
Right, you
there's
are-
no.
You're at the top of the tower, so you
Yeah.
haven't walked out onto the bridge yet.
Okay.
So we can hide in the back of the tower, or we could go back down the stairs a little bit to hide. But if another one of those, like, convoys come, we'll just have to go for it then. We won't have time. Like, if that happens, we'll just have to go.
We can't see the lower bridge from here, can we?
No. And I think the theory that there is a lower bridge is...
unfounded.
You know, it's probably...
No, I mean the bridge that we crossed over the lava.
Oh, no. You'd have to, like, look out. You'd have to go outside of this chamber at the top of the tower.
Right, yeah. So we won't see the convoy coming, is what you're saying. We'd hear it,
Right.
though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go have a look, then.
You're gonna slip to the edge of the...
Yeah, so I'll, like, move silently, hide, pull my multiple scrag cloaks around me, and shift along the wall. I'll go out onto the causeway, and then try to catch a view down below. So if I circle around I don't know if the tower's, like, here or something? Or does the tower take up the whole thing?
The tower is wider than the bridge, so it'll come out to, like, here, and the bridge will connect at one point to it, but there'll still be terrain on either side and all the way around. From, like, a top-down view, you would have... Oops, that's the wrong box. We have, like, a tower with the bridge coming off of it, and there would be, like, this center part of the tower that you climb up. The stairway on the inside.
Is this the rooftop? Is there any way to walk? Is there any way to walk around and look at the?
Absolutely. You can step out from this inner structure, and you can walk all the way 360 degrees around the top of the tower.
So that's what Grimes is doing, staying pressed up against the tower.
Is that not where we are currently?
You are currently inside the tower.
In the top room, though, above the stairs.
Right.
So we were right there.
Yeah,
Grimes is going to walk out and, like, circle around, pressed up against this tower, and get a view.
Okay. I'm going to need you to make me a move silently check, because there is a demon horde adjacent.
Yeah.
Please
what
don't
is
fail,
your
Ryan.
move silently check?
I think all of my skills have been buffed to around 21 at this point. Yeah, so move silently.
Okay.
So it should be fine. I don't know if there are any modifications. I roll a natural 14. That should be fine.
Okay.
William should be inside the staircase.
Am I still inside the staircase, or am I in the room at the back? What?
I
There's
thought
no
you guys had all...
room.
So the
There's,
staircase
like, a
opens
landing
into,
at
like, a sheltered structure that you can walk out and around of. So those guys are at, like, the top of the staircase / back of the room area.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think there are any penalties or modifiers for your check, and the demons do not roll really, really well. So,
All right. I probably should have eavesdropped or something, but I think at this point I'm just sneaking around and walking into a horde of demons. Can you, like, doodle where the demons are?
yeah. Let me see if I can get some better imagery going on here. Let's get rid of this stuff. Let me get rid of this William for just a moment.
Yeah, no worries.
Some better imagery.
Had 3 weeks to prepare, Neal, and you didn't get us a battle map?
There
Just-
are...
There's going to be a battle map for the bridge.
I don't
It has
think
to
there
be.
is.
No, there is, I believe.
Theater of the mind.
We've had battle maps through this entire thing.
Spent the whole time prepping us the new soundtrack, so that we can do an epic Theater of the Mind final battle.
Uh-huh.
I think this is more like it's going to take 20 minutes to get to the portal, and then you spent most of the prep on what we're going to do when we get back home, I think so.
Okay,
I
so we
don't
got-
think chat can see any of this.
They need to scroll down.
Okay.
Just scroll down, chat. What are you doing?
Scroll down? What? Silence?
I needed to scroll down on their view.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so here is the tower. Here is the exit and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this staircase on the inside.
So where are we
Does
then,
something
Neal?
like this.
On the stairs? Yeah?
I think you guys are at the top of the stairs, which is the other end of it.
Okay.
Like
So I'm just
here?
gonna move you for a moment. Yeah. Go to the map layer, buddy. There we go. Right, and now Grimes is sneaking out through the front and over here. And there are also... Where are our demons? We got some warriors and some hydras. And they are gathered sort of out.
Just-
So
over
they're
in
like
this
right
region.
there. You said there was 20 feet.
There's more than that, right? Or is that it?
Yeah. There's more than this. I'm just like placing a few things. I'm not going to put every demon on the table for us.
So before we go on, it's like an unwinnable amount of demons here. There's like 50 to 100 more.
Yeah. Right now you've got maybe 60 demons gathered around, mostly warriors.
Why did you
with some
put them? Aren't they? Didn't you say they were 20 feet away?
So from the top of the staircase, this is like 20 feet. Oh, these are half-foot things, so maybe they're gathered up here. So from the staircase
outside of the tower,
here,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All these distances on this map should be doubled because we're using half grids. So this is actually 20 feet at this point.
Okay, wow. I did not realize it was that close. I'm not sure if I would have told that, but I guess I hid or moved silently and just slipped around.
Yeah, just slipped around.
All right, I did not realize how close they were. But
20 feet is close.
This feels awfully dangerous right now. Not what you're doing, just in general.
All right, so as you slip around, you will be able to get a parallax view of the bridge if you want, and you will also be able to see the lava pit surrounding the tower, well down below.
Are there any? Is there any demons around the backside of the tower?
No.
Yeah.
What's
so I'm going to take a look.
And there's the other bridge that you
it's over
crossed
there.
way down below.
Lava. Okay.
That's where I was trying to get a look.
Yeah.
And I crouch and sneak over here and catch a view of the bridge down below. Mm-hmm. In the light of the lava, can I see anything crossing the bridge?
Not right now, but you can see its guards standing around it, and you can see off in the distance all manner of lights. Those 3 tall volcanoes that you saw before, you can make off to the left of this battle map, which would be yourself at this point. Mm-hmm. You can see the volcanoes in the distance, like glowing spots in the night sky with this like bright orange color, occasionally sending off little sparkles of ash and fire into the sky.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to do here, Ryan? Just get a look down below.
I thought we had more space. I thought I could pop out and keep watch while Zara rests, and come back and let you know if someone was crossing the bridge. Yeah, but it sounds like there's demons literally right outside the door. I didn't realize they were that close.
Maybe you should go down the stairs and eavesdrop for anyone coming up the stairs. That way you could give us.
I feel like this is a better lookout spot, but it doesn't give me easy access in and out.
All right. Well, I agree. We wait for 1, at least for the reserves to be committed, or 2 for Zara to get Ethereal List back, and if something comes up the stairs, we just make a go for it. I think we just try and wait. We clearly can't go past now, or at least I can't.
Yeah. I think it seems safest for Grimes to backtrack and go back in the way he came, just taking it step by step, using these cloaks of scraggy kind to
cloaks of elven kind.
To blend in with the wall and just like moving like. I don't know, from around here, I'll just move like once, I don't know.
1 step at a time, carefully.
I guess cautious movement is 1/3, so 60 feet around, so one foot a second. Just inch, hold still, inch, hold still.
And you can slip back with the rest of the party. The demons are all eagerly facing down the bridge, looking, waiting, listening.
Yeah. Are they saying anything? So I say to Grimes, are they talking to each other? What are they saying?
Are they talking to each other, or are they just...
You can definitely overhear chatter amongst them. There, every now and then there's a word that filters through to you, Grimes. It seems more and more you're beginning to understand what they're saying, but it's also comes in short bursts. You know, there'll be a conversation you can't make out anything of, and then there'll be a conversation where you can hear one demon, discussing the desires with another.
Is it that their psychology is so alien that it doesn't make sense? Like, can I capture basic intent of their conversation, but like they don't organize their thoughts in the same way?
No, it seems to sort of be flickering on and off like a faulty light switch. It just kind of flickers.
Or perhaps not all of it is language, some of it's just grunts.
Perhaps, yeah.
Growls.
Well, what does he pick up then? Anything at all?
No, pretty much just like senseless boasting. I'm gonna eat the flesh of 1,000 people. I'm going to be the one to, cross the bridge and get to the end.
I don't think anything that Grimes would bother translating.
Well, at least that...
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll be the one to cross the bridge and... What? Neal?
I think
I'll be the one to cross the bridge and not?
I think Nick wants to play Grimes. We can trade characters if you want.
No, it's alright. I'll stick with mine, thanks.
So I come back and I report that there's a platoon rallying just outside of this door.
Well,
I didn't realize they were so close. I think it was a little risky even catching it, even stepping outside. But I can see down to the bridge below. No reinforcements in sight, but the guards are still there, waiting.
Good. Well, if I know battles, then when the reserves get committed, it'll be the battle's almost over, and that may be the most opportune time to make a run for it. When things are thinned out, and maybe we can sneak through without having to fight all of them.
Does this battle end, or did the reinforcements just keep coming in some sort of endless war?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're right, but we need to at least wait for these numbers right outside here to thin out. And if Zara can get her etherealness spell, then all the better.
Yeah, I think we can hide down here, but if we're spotted, I think we need to be ready to ambush.
Agreed.
We can hold this choke point on the stairs, perhaps.
Probably, yeah. Unless we get attacked from behind, in which case, if we turn around to defend on the stairs and then the ones at the top attack us, then we'll be in trouble. So I think if we are going to fight, we should do it further down the steps, so that we're all likely to be heard.
Yeah, there's no choke point at the top, right? It's like a 30-foot doorway.
Right.
But is there a railing on the stairs, or is there just like a giant pit? If you look off the edge of the stairs, is it just like...
Oh no, the stair wraps around in an enclosed thing, and the stairs are about 10 feet wide as well. So the stairs are maybe your tightest choke point, and there's no falling off one end or the other.
All right. So if we have to fight, we fight further down the stairs.
Yeah.
But hopefully it doesn't come top.
Maybe we should rest further down the stairs. We'll back up.
Yeah.
I don't know, a floor or two. I guess there's no floors, but
A few minutes of walking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll translate for Zara. Zara, we're going to wait for you to make preparations. Pray for
preparations.
Hope.
What preparations?
That's on you. Can you hear Atragal? Is hope close at hand?
Yes.
And pray for guidance, for hope.
Okay. She'll close her eyes, standing against the wall.
Mm-hmm. I assumed she would. She's the only one that really needs to prepare anything.
Yeah.
I don't know what clerics do.
She will prep some spells.
I mean, should we not point out specifically about the etherealness though? She probably should be smart enough to get that that's the best way she's got of getting the pups over the bridge, or are we just going to let her decide?
Do you have anything specifically likely to relate to her?
Well, it's maybe, I don't know if it's too meta or not, but we just did the whole etherealness plan to get this far, so I don't think it's too unlikely that Grimes and William might say to her, use that spell again.
Don't worry.
I'll leave it to you there, right?
Gaming.
All right. Well, I'm leaving it to you, right? You're the one with the, you're the one who talks to her.
I think making me ethereal would be pretty deadly, but...
Well, yeah, okay, maybe. I mean, that might actually work for you, but I'm more worried about the pubs getting across and that being about their only hope. But maybe you should wait at the top of the stairs, Ryan, so you can keep track of the demons that are there.
At the base of the stairs?
No, at the top, so if the reserves get committed or if something happens, if the enemy army breaks through or something like that, we're going to need to know.
Okay. Okay. And also, Nimrod, can you,
What?
Can you wait down the stairs a bit and keep watch on our rear? If any demons come.
He grabs the other kobold by the hand, and the two of them slide along the wall, and disappear down the stairs a bit.
Okay.
Lip on this guy, say to William.
He's changed.
He's forgotten this place where we came from.
He's not the kobold he once was, Grimes. If he doesn't make it across this bridge, maybe it's for the best.
Grimes still looks a little bit
Yeah, I know.
squeamish at that thought. But... All right. So then I will wait near the top of the staircase, crouched, and keeping an eye on the back of one of these demons.
I spend time considering what happens to our souls if we die here. Do we just become recycled into this everlasting war? Maybe there's more at stake than our lives.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Where did the puppers go?
The puppers are blended in the wall next to Zara. You can't really see them.
The hellhounds and our dogs.
Oh, aren't they all dead?
Yeah, but that's what happened to their souls, though. I mean.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, so I am phased and concealed with my cloak of elvenkind.
Mm-hmm.
And keeping watch at the top of the stairs.
Okay. And you guys are just waiting for Zara to be done with her spells, or are you waiting for this platoon to move out?
Both.
Whichever
I'd like
goes
to,
first.
Yeah, I'd like to check. I'd like to check in when either of those happen. The third triggers if something's coming up the stairs.
Yeah, so Nimrod's watching down the stairs. Hopefully his own self-preservation will trigger him to at least come running up.
Mm-hmm. Good choice. Kobolds may be cowards, but they will be cowards fleeing in your direction and alerting you. Maybe these ones aren't so cowardly anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, that he just charges headfirst into like an army
I think this might be where imps come from.
Yeah, that would make sense, actually.
Or at least our imps.
Okay. Okay, Zara has her spells ready.
Okay.
And the demon platoon is not moved?
No, they've been pacing around for hours.
So they have been pacing, they're queued up.
Pacing, moving, waiting. There's like a gap on the bridge now where you've got like this platoon who's waiting, and then distance, and then the fighting in the background. You can hear these drum sounds coming from down the bridge. You can see glints of light reflecting off of weapons. Occasionally there's like a small ball of fire that arcs through the sky and lands somewhere. You can see magical effects going off, but they're all so distant.
In the past, when we've watched these battles, we've seen the demons dragging the bodies of the fallen back into their own ranks, presumably to feed to their pits.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see any of that?
No, you see none of that here.
Okay.
It's very unusual.
Yeah.
There's no consumption of flesh happening.
So what's happening to the bodies? Oh, I meant to ask, what happened when the hellhounds died? Did they turn into those mites, or did they just die? Or
Same thing, they sort of turned into the mites, the gnats, the floating little thingies.
Is it too late to ask about what happened to the dogs that died before they were corrupted?
They were
Too
eaten.
much. Okay, yeah.
I think
So
there
nothing
might have been
uncorrupted
one or
has
two
died.
that you didn't see what happened to them, and they might have done one thing or the other. But I think most of the dogs were in contact with something and then were quickly feasted upon.
So this is going back a little bit. Right at the start of Hobo, we were waiting in a tavern somewhere when we were still in Caledonia, and we got attacked by the were seal things.
Uh-huh.
And we killed them, and you described them as turning into the mites. Did that happen, or? I just feel like I'm not sure.
If I described it, it happened.
Okay. So it feels like once you're here, if you die, your soul is gonna be fucked.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
As Cat's pointing out, the dragon didn't turn into mites.
That's true. It's skeletons.
Bones are still down there, but dragons are special.
Okay, so maybe we I say we still wait. We carry on waiting.
So what happens when Zara finishes her prayers and her rest? Does she come and say anything?
She finishes her prayers. Because she reaches out a hand and like gently taps your leg with it, because you're all still blended against the walls, sort of like moths on a tree trunk.
Grimes is like up the stairs a little ways, so I think the most of the party is down a level or two.
Yeah. Well, there's
and
coming
Grimes
this.
Keeping watch at the top, and kobolds I think are keeping watch a little further down.
There comes this tapping at your side. And Zara, I guess this is maybe to William if Grimes is up the stairs, but Zara will like tap William's leg, find his hand, and give it like a squeeze to let you know she's ready, since you guys don't speak any languages in common. Well, no, she speaks a little bit of common these days. So maybe she could even say, William,
I'm ready.
It's time.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll sneak up the stairs to Grimes. If it's safe to me to do so, maybe I'll...
Mm-hmm.
Clunk, clunk.
You get to the top of the stairs, and the stars of Madrigal begin to move and shift and change.
where
And
to
as
where?
they do so, they just
Zara
start like
there?
moving slightly in the sky, like slightly to the left, and maybe like shrinking together a little bit. And as soon as
Zara
they start
here?
to move, yeah, Zara's right there. As soon as they start to move, the demons all like take up this cry, this like battle cry or this war cry together of, you know, this cheer, this football rallying cry.
I make
and push out.
special effort to try and understand what they're saying. Just listen.
Give me an int check or a will check. I'm sorry, willpower check.
Both are pretty mediocre. I do not need Twitch chat.
Come on, Ride.
You said will? No.
No. No.
I think I
It's-
assume it's
just a
just
cacophony.
just a war cry.
Yeah.
Do they look frozen in, like, do they look frozen, like they're not moving? That's what happened when Madrigal first showed up. They all just stood there and looked at the sky.
No, they see her move and they seem to take this as some sort of sign and immediately set out across the bridge in their war cry.
Where is she moving? Is she just...
She's
vibrating
only
or-
moving slightly, right? She's moving slightly to the right and almost like back and away, and like the stars are coming maybe closer together.
I think that's our cue. I like
think- I
whisper
agree.
shout down the staircase. Nimrod!
The kobolds come running.
Mogwag!
Mogwag is here.
Zara, what does that mean?
It means we go.
Where's my...
All right, let's go. So I guess we just leave Zara to her own devices. She's looking after the pubs.
The demons move across the bridge. The ones in the very back are going to be important for us to know. So we have a rear guard of 2 demon warriors right next to where is our commander.
Are they armored and shielded?
They are armored and shielded. Right next to a commander who has a lensman with him. And where is our Shrieker? And a Shrieker on the other side.
I think
So-
we give them quite a head start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will
let's
be
see.
the rear guard, and there are plenty more who are, I'm just going to leave off screen.
Are these guys still going forward, or are they actually turned and facing the direction we're coming from?
No, they're moving forward, but no,
Okay.
they can only move as far forward as their brethren have advanced.
Yeah, all right, well, we keep a distance. Let's go.
Okay. You guys
I've-
can step out onto the massive bridge here. It is wide with these high walls and a sea of bodies before you.
I
Wait,
walked alongside Zara and asked her, were your prayers answered? What's going on? Why are the stars moving?
She will make eye contact with you and squint her eyes, cock her head to the side slightly, and say, "Do you not understand? She's here for us. She is our guiding light.
I looked
She is
up.
moving to help us."
Where are the stars moving? Are they just still like flickering and shifting, or are they
Yeah, they're
going?
just flickering and shifting off to the side. They're not really traveling anywhere. There's just like a little bit of movement back and forth.
It's a sign.
The demons seem to think she's here for them.
She's not. She's here for us, scribes. It's time to go.
Do you have any prayers? Any blessings?
I can make So silent, we will never hear each other, he says with a wicked smile. I don't think that will help us today.
Literally no blessed spell, no aid, no buffs. We probably who's playing this cleric?
Well,
she can cast you a bless spell if you'd like, but it only lasts for like 6 rounds and should be only done right before the start of combat. It would be a waste to cast it at this moment.
Okay, I wasn't sure how far off combat was.
You know,
I
so
think
he follows the demons,
stick.
right?
Yeah, we stick to the side walls of the spine of this bridge.
yeah, I
Sort of
follow
pressed
Grimes.
up against, walking kind of single file, moving slowly, staying at least 50 plus feet behind these demons. Or is this to scale or is this still double?
No, this should be... That's half, yeah. So all these distances are doubled here. I will just adjust the
Okay. Yeah, but that's about
spacing.
right.
There you go.
50.
That's right now.
And then we wait for them to advance, I think. Do they advance or is like
They
is there
do
a pile
advance. No, yeah, they advance forward until they have to stop because there's a pileup. And that's when you hear the sound of cries and drums from behind you. And you can look back and see another patrol has made it to the top of the tower.
How far ahead are we?
You are 700 feet or so. The only reason you can
Okay.
see this patrol is because one of the commanders has a ball of fire in his hand that he's using to like light his people and take head counts of them.
How
That's,
far
I
off the
think-
ground is this lensman?
10 feet floating.
Okay. Grimes, I think, turns to William and Zara and says, I think that's our cue.
Let's go.
All right,
Grimes, take out the
Grimes, da-
Shrieker or the Lensman.
What's that?
Like the
Grimes looks
the Shrieker or the Lensman could alert the rest of them to us. Should be our first priority.
over. Yeah. Grimes nods and dashes across to the other side.
Okay, I'll take this side then.
And I think, yeah.
We try and coordinate and kill the Shrieker and the Lensman first.
I'm going to put some text over here that will tell us how far away you are from the other side of the bridge.
That's how far
Your
we are,
original
okay.
side.
It's 700, right?
Did I say 700? I thought I said
Yeah.
500, but 700
Okay.
will do as well.
From the original side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from your OG side.
How, do we feel like
how-
we're halfway across or?
No,
No
no. The bridge is definitely miles long.
Oh, okay.
How far in front of this commander is the next demon? Are the next demons?
Miles long.
Oh, feet. You know, this is the very back of it, but they are not so far away from the rest of the horde.
Hang on, so we're to understand that there's literally miles of back-to-back demons.
You can make that assumption if you would like,
Okay, alright.
Can we?
but the bridge is very, very long, and you are at a traffic stop. A traffic jam of demons.
So there's infinite reinforcements this way.
Finite, but yeah, too many.
Is that another commander? Or
I brought dragged the wrong one. I wanted to bring for my warriors in the other area.
Infinite reinforcements which way,
and do
right?
all these warriors have armor?
Not all of them. Some of them just have shields, but many of them have armor as well.
Okay.
I would say it's about 50-50.
All right.
Which is unusual. Aside from the first armored demons you've seen, the ones that you very first saw, you haven't seen a lot of them. You did see those supply wagons filled with things. It seems that their armor is something that they have limited supplies of and deploy tactically. Let's call it. Anyway, you guys wanted to do something.
Yeah. I don't know. We're just going initiative order. Or we're just going. Grimes is going to climb up this side wall here.
Okay. You can scamper up the sidewall.
I don't know if you need a climbing check. And then
It's sort of angled.
yeah, I'll be running, drawing both blades, and my plan is to stealth. So right click and assassinate the lensman.
Okay, I'm timing a charge on the Shrieker for when Grimes attacks. So I feel like I can sprint to that Shrieker, so as soon as I see Grimes jump, I'm just gonna sprint past that warrior and attack the Shrieker. This guy's
Okay.
fast range, so I'm
Does
hoping
he see
might-
Grimes jump, or does Grimes disappear and blend into the bones?
Well, I'm watching for it, but yeah, maybe I didn't see.
He's got the cloak on. It's dark. You can only really see him
Double
by
phased.
by the light of the stars. And
I guess the
everything.
phase blades might shed a little bit of light.
Maybe a little bit. If you can probably
Doesn't
see
really
it happen
matter.
though. You're watching him. Grimes,
Yeah.
go ahead and give me this attack roll. You're attacking it from behind and with full surprise.
No bless spell. All right, so
well,
it's
yeah,
fine.
Bless
if you're
might
gonna
give us
tell
away.
if you're gonna tell her that you're about to take off, she will bless everyone. But she just wants to save it for the right opportunity.
Well, yeah. I mean, we should probably
I
do
mean,
it.
Grimes said, I think that's our cue, and then
She will throw down
ran
the bless
across
spell.
the other side of the bridge. I think that was the round where she would cast
What's that get
bless.
us? +1 attack?
+1 attack and AC and saves.
Not AC,
AC.
plus one attack and plus one saves.
One attack and saves. All right.
I think aid might give AC and
That's the
damage
one.
as well.
8 would be nice.
Is she loud with this chant? Does she draw attention of the demons, or is it?
The demon battle is louder than her words.
So we'll take bless, take back attack. My newly patched weapons have an additional +1. So at plus, I think I'm at +12. And I only assassinate with one weapon. Is that the story?
Right. That's the story.
You still got a second attack with you.
Do I get +1 for high ground? Am I able to like leap at this guy?
Yeah, you can leap at it from high ground.
All right,
So
I'll
it'll
take
be
a
1
lucky
from bless, 1 from
13.
high ground, 4 from unseen. 26 will hit, and that was not a called shot, right?
This was the lensman. No, that was not a called shot.
Okay.
I
Then
didn't realize
you
they had armor,
hit.
but
They had
it's fine.
AC 18. Yeah. So it doesn't quite crit, but you will do all of your
Assassinate will
damage.
probably. I'm looking up what the assassinated damage
It's a lot, isn't it?
Your weapon does D8, right?
Yeah.
So
I'll
at levels
get there in a
what?
second.
1,
11
3,
is.
5, 7, 9. That's 40 damage right there. You're not a level 11, are you?
I'm level 11, so that's
Yeah, it is,
48. That sounds like what I did
48.
last time.
Yeah. Plus your regular damage, D8 plus something.
Plus his
doubled, isn't
offhand
it?
attack as well.
Oh, right. Plus. Yeah.
I think with the back attack, or with the assassinate, you just get one.
Okay. I think you have done the second attack in the past. But...
I think
Right,
I
we're
did
just-
a regular second attack, but only one.
Regular
yeah,
second
yeah,
attack, but not a
regular
second
second attack. Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be plus, so 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 48
Yes.
plus 2 for magic and strength.
Yes.
64 points of damage.
You easily slay the lensman in a single blow. Your phase blade runs right through its body. Its head turns to cream to see you. Its large jaws open. The middle of its body opens in a set of jaws, and then the whole thing slumps to the side, and you fall on it as William charges past this warrior.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a tumbling check, I guess, to avoid damage. That's just fine. So I think I roll
You
through
avoid
it. I've got
damage.
my face wrapped in scrag cloak to avoid accidentally ingesting any of these gnats.
You do not breathe the gnats into your blood
And
stream.
I can get an offhand attack, right? So I can.
Absolutely.
So I think I roll through the disapparating corpse of the lensman
Badass.
and make an offhand stab at this commander right here.
Alrighty.
RD.
Does this guy have a fireball in his hands?
No, he's presently just staring out, watching the crowds.
Can you roll a surprise check for him to see if this is still a surprise?
11 plus commander. He is not surprised. No.
But I can still get a back attack.
Yes, easily.
Oh God.
Give me that saving throw
Give me-
versus death here. No penalty of 4 on this one.
+1 for the bless.
Yes. Okay, you're fine. So
18 is
you
pass.
roll behind him, you go to stab him, but the commander is surprisingly tall with these really long, lanky legs, like 6'6", and that weak spot right in the crotch is just a little bit higher than you imagined, and your blade passes right past it. But William,
Okay. Do I have surprise? Oh, I'm just gonna try and one-shot this shrieker. Do I have back attack, surprise?
you cannot get back attack. It has 3 fronts, and so it's always looking in every direction, and it will see you as you approach. There is no
So
back
plus
attack
one,
on
plus
these
four
guys.
for surprise or not?
No surprise, no. He's looking in every direction. They don't have great vision, so they can't see you coming from far off, but you can't sneak up on them.
Okay, but I'm charging, so I get plus 2.
Yes.
And I'm blessed, so I get plus 1, right?
Yes.
I forgot about
26.
You will hit and clear by 10, but just barely.
On a 3.
These guys have weaker AC, lower AC than the lensmen. Is that right? That can't be
31
right.
damage.
Shriekers have 16 AC. Okay. Wow.
31.
Oh, they can't have 16 AC. They have to have 18 AC. 16 is
Wow.
not even a viable option. They
Really?
literally can't. No.
Unless they've got negative
Maybe
AC because they're so slow and shit.
Oh, they do.
Wait,
That's it. That's from their no Shriek decks. They have 8 decks. I think I just made an error. I think I gave them Arcadia AC instead of Demon Homeworld AC. That's the problem.
Am I losing 8 damage here?
Yep.
Okay.
Or whatever your
23.
crit damage was. Yeah.
Yeah, 23.
Oh yeah. They were definitely just blocked for a moment. Shriekers. 18 AC. So you do, what did you say, 23 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so close. You are 2 damage off.
Can I get my second attack then?
Yes.
Get 2 attacks around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're a master.
Do I still get the charge of this attack? No.
No.
25.
25 will hit, and you will kill the 2 HP Shrieker as it begins to let out its cries. Zara takes a few steps forward and throws down a hold person spell. She is going to target 1, 2, 3,
Commander?
4.
Oh, sure.
She can target up to 4. Right, because it's a D4.
Yeah, she gets a D4. So
Are we kind of engaged with all of these on the screen? More than I was thinking we were just engaged with these 5, but
Yeah, but the other ones are they're right there.
Okay.
They will turn to see. All right. Zara rolls a 4 on the D4. Each of them get a saving throw. However, their saving throws are really good. What are their saves?
we can execute any that fail, I think.
Fail. Fail.
Nice.
Fail.
Oh.
Last one. Pass.
Okay.
So-
that's good times.
This one is frozen, held. This one is held. This one is held. And now it is initiative turn.
Are we doing individual or group or what?
Let's do group.
Kind of benefits us to do individual, but okay.
Yeah, we're much
Whoever
faster
is the
than them.
smaller team benefits from individual group initiative.
Well, just because my initiative's 0.
We're
My
pretty
sword
comparable in
dies.
numbers, and yeah, we have much faster weapon speeds than they do.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I roll a 3.
Okay, and they will roll
Nice.
4. All right, party.
All right, do you want to go first, Grimes?
Yeah, let's make 2 back attacks against this commander before he has a chance to turn around. Maybe he's like spinning around trying to find me. I'm like circling around behind him, not provoking OAs because that guy is held. So my dagger +8 going to +10 with my primary for back attack still. 23. I should have probably called the called shot. Maybe tell me what the story is.
Is he armored? The commander's armored? I don't think we necessarily know that.
Oh, well, that's probably a great question. The commander is wearing a breastplate and a shield. Yes.
No shield from the back.
No shield from the back.
So cold shot will be worth it on him, though.
It would be maybe. Tell me. I mean, let me know what that looks like. So does it
Armored
23?
AC is going to be 30.
Okay, even without a shield.
Without the shield, it's 30. So you would need to make a called shot to slip past the armor
Okay.
here.
So I'll make a called shot on the offhand.
Mm-hmm.
And it misses anyways. All right.
Oh, that's what it's from. Got it.
I don't think Grimes would ever advise this, but I feel like the kobolds and the pups might rush forward and devour the held demons.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, you have beat me to it. I was
What?
put the kobolds on the map for a reason. because these little hungry fuckers aren't going to sit back idly any longer. So, I was going to let William take his turn first.
Yeah, okay, I'll go first. All right, so I'm going to go to the flank of this commander, and hopefully I'm not going to get back attacked by these other two demons, but yeah, I probably will.
You can always turn.
Yeah, so I get a flank attack.
Yep, +1 to hit, AC 30. Ooh, 26 clatters against the side of this guy's bony plate mail.
Wait, does he have a shield on his... Oh, okay, that is without the shield.
Yeah, the shield would be in his left hand and would bring his AC up to 36. Make your second attack. No!
A 3, 2 4s, and a 2. I mean, really?
Oh,
damn it.
you're
Worry.
just dragging those stone feet and you can't quite get the right
Have
angles
hope.
on
Our
any of
luck's
these
about
things.
to change.
The kobolds will launch themselves at this creature and start nibbling at its legs and thighs, munching on it.
I
Zara,
think they can auto crit or something. Or does it do you even want to keep track of HP? Or just calculate how many rounds it takes to eat a demon?
That's probably the right way to do it. I think the kobolds are going to do d6 damage per round. That's 3.5 damage per
Auto-critting.
round, 7 damage per round for the two kobolds with a chance to crit.
I think
maybe
a held
50-50.
creature is an auto crit, but you have to roll to hit or something like that.
Something like that. So let's just say they're critting every round because this thing is... Well, they might have to... I'm going to say they're not because they'll have to like pull apart the armor to get to the good spots. So we'll just say they're doing 7 damage a round to this guy.
Can they not auto-kill it? No.
Maybe
Out
if
of
they
combat,
have like
you could.
good weapons or out of combat, but these creatures, the kobolds aren't here to strategically kill the demons and move on. They're here to like eat the demon alive. So they're not performing optimally for murder. They are performing optimally to eat. It'll take them a few rounds to get through this guy.
What about the null
The null
pups?
pups, does Zara keep them in check, or do they...
Oh, she will try to keep them in check. She puts out a hand as they tide forward, saying, "No, children, no!" But they will not listen to her. And our null pups,
They descend on this demon.
yeah, they will descend on this demon over here.
Are there 6 of them?
I do believe there are.
Yeah.
Oops. So we'll just do this.
Bit of shit.
And these guys will probably have similar attacks to these kobolds at this point. But there are
There's-
more of them. So they will do 14, 21 damage per round.
Okay.
And Zara's failure to hold back the pups will get her to come over here and stab the commander as well. Zara, what do you got? This will be another +1 on top of that, which is only
Nice.
24.
Oh, no.
Not good enough to hit it.
Between the plates! Grimes shouts.
Demon's
Yeah,
turn.
Cut through the armor.
These ones will immediately see what's going on and close for the battle. The
All right.
thongs will turn around as well. And
I tend to
hop in the
face these
fray.
guys if I can.
Yeah.
Are these guys both armored, both shielded?
Both armored and shielded. AC 36.
All right.
This one will come over here. All right, so we get 2 thongs on Zara, a 7, and what is that? It's a 15 plus 6 is a 21.
She's in demon armor, but I think that brings her AC
Her
to
AC is
19 or
20.
something.
Yeah.
20.
So one of the thongs will get its teeth around one of her legs and bite her for 5, and then hold her in place. The other one missed. The thong against William rolls super bad, rolls a 10 total, and then we get 2 demons attacking William. And they get 2 attacks each. So first 2 attacks against William, 18, 26, and the next 2 are 22 and 22.
One hit.
Really?
Nice.
Wow.
Got like 24 AC? 23?
25.
Nice.
Would be 26
that
without
is
the dex penalty.
Wrong damage. That should be...
Well, you know, once it's rolled, it's rolled.
Shit. No, I'm sorry. I rolled claw attacks, not sword attacks. These should all have 3 higher to hit. It should be 21, 29, 25,
Sounds
25.
like they didn't draw their Sounds like they didn't draw their swords yet.
It's 3 hits then.
Okay. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3 damage. There we go. 14 and 9 is 23 damage as the demons hack into you on their turn. And we will roll initiative. Oh, wait, no. The commander turns to face Grimes. I don't think you've got to fight one of these guys yet.
No, I don't think we've gotten this close to them.
Okay. The commander will create a ball of fire in his hand and throw it to the ground at your feet. It is a ranged attack, plus 10 to hit, for a 27 to hit. And it will do fire to everything within 10 feet, including himself and nearby demons, William. Everything within 10 feet of you will take 7 points of damage.
Save for half or not?
I do believe save for half, yeah.
There's an attack roll. An attack roll to hit the square or what?
Attack roll to hit the square, yeah. It's treated like grenade-like missiles. It's a splashing burn.
Fail.
You get -4 to our saves, but +1 from bless.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
Does phase reduce this?
Yeah.
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 I take 3.
Thongs are resistant to fire, so they take half damage. And warriors are resistant to fire.
So making a ranged attack while you're in melee doesn't provoke OAs or anything, does it?
No, I don't think so.
Not in
Although
theory.
I go back and forth on whether or not it should all the time. Let's see. Some of these gnolls are in demon and fireball range, so let's roll some gnoll HP.
The dragon armor doesn't protect
saves.
from fire damage, does it? No.
No.
Ooh.
It's no?
It's just warm. It just keeps us warm, right?
Right, I think it just keeps you warm.
Yeah.
Alright, that one is there. Our kobolds also are going to take the damage. I don't have a lot of hit points. Ooh, okay, this one's got 12, and it has taken 7, so it's at 5. And this other one has 12 as well. Look at that. Okay, and I think this pup is also... Ooh, these 2 pups are in danger. This one will die from the flames.
Rip.
And
Wait,
this
that
one
what
will
it says?
7?
survive.
They've got less than 7 HP.
2d8, and that one rolled a 5 total.
God,
Runt
Zara's
of the
not gonna
litter.
be happy with this.
Yeah. And then this one is wounded. but
Zara
not
could
dead.
conceptually heal it back. Or
If she sees it go down. And that is the demon's turn. Let's roll initiative.
should we switch off, or you want me to keep rolling?
You keep rolling.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
That was Neal.
Oh, tied.
Ooh, all right. Let's
Maybe
do
we
it.
should go first because we've got faster weapons.
Weapon speed should give priority in this case, since you are already kind of disadvantaging us by doing this. All right.
I think it's
there we
actually
go.
advantaging you to.
I
go
disagree.
first.
I disagree. What would be the weapon speed of their swords? Like 7, 4.
4s, 5s.
There you go. Yeah,
They're
that's 0.
depending on their level of mastery. Which thung has Zara held, or has Zara?
The top one is the one that is biting her. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go for thungs.
Okay.
20 plus. This is round 3 of bless, right? Or
2.
This is round 3. Yeah.
2.
3, because
There's
it's
a
surprise
surprise
attack.
round.
Round 1, round 2. Which is round 3.
My main hand is an 8, 14 versus a thung.
No. Oh, wait, hold on. The one that has her grabbed
Actually, there's another.
drops his
I
AC
don't-
when it bites her.
Can I get to that one? Like, can she rotate around so that I can get to it, or can I shift through allied squares or something?
You
That
would
would
have to
provoke
shift through
OAs.
her squares that would provoke OAs. Okay, never mind. Then
that's-
regular thungs have 22 AC.
Yikes.
It drops to 14 when they're biting someone because they cannot move and their plates are easily exposed. They are high dex creatures.
I guess I'll make one last attack, but
Nope.
God, it's so useless.
Can I call shot the demons with a sword or not?
like
Through their
their
Between the
armor.
plate.
Not through the thick, heavy demon plate, because it's sort of all encompassing, and you're
That's the point of a longsword. No pun intended. Like when you're
Is to
fighting
get-
an opponent in plate mail, you often will even half hand the sword. I mean, he's got a shield, so maybe we can do this where you like grab the blade and jam the point in, puncture
right,
plate
but
mail.
don't you need to half hand to be able to get to the close points on him?
Probably. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, so depending how realistic you want
That's
to be,
why I
maybe,
feel-
maybe with the longsword you need to
That's why
ignore
I feel
shields.
comfortable with Grimes sneaking up and like stabbing through people's plates. But when you're like fighting a full-fledged enemy in plate mail with a shield, and you've got a shield of your own, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to make your called shots.
Okay, well, I attack the one in front of me.
Oh, actually, sorry. Go ahead. This guy doesn't have a weapon. The commander doesn't have a weapon in his hand.
No, he has fire in his hand.
So I should have been able to move and
Oh
attack
yeah.
a different. thumb,
You might
but-
have been provoked an attack of opportunity from this thung right here, but that's it. If you had done something like that.
Oh well, I already rolled and declared, so it's fine.
All right,
William?
first attack on this one directly in front of me. Oh, I'm sorry. 31. No shield.
Oh no, he's got a shield. I forgot. AC 36. Right. So this guy's got no shield.
There you go.
38 will hit though.
By 2 on a 17 with plus 21 to
You
hits.
barely make it past this guy's armor. Catch him in one of these weaker places. Draw your blade against the back of his leg, dealing 19 damage to him, bringing him to about half hit points.
Okay.
Zara is gonna have to make a willpower check to avoid going to rescue her puppy.
She
And
even
does
move
she
with a
have
thumb?
the heart to let it die,
No.
or is she gonna go after it?
Can she move with a thong around her? How does?
Not very well, but
I guess she only needs to move 5 feet.
right. She botches her willpower check. Doesn't disengage, moves over here. The thumb sort of drags with her. I guess she maybe has to make a strength check to do it, but she passes that. It will provoke an attack of
Now I
opportunity from
totally
a
could have
thumb.
attacked that thong.
17 against her will hit. The thumb will bite her for another 2 points of damage, but can't grip. And then
I should have held my turn.
That guy does nothing. And she will cure one of her wounded pups.
The one that went down, right?
The one that went
unconscious
down.
one?
Yep. And that one will go to 1 out of 5 HP.
And proceed to get blown up again.
Probably right away. Okay. Kobolds will do another bit of damage. These guys will.
That was the
finish
first time
off.
that one took damage.
Yeah, I applied 2 kobold damages to it. And this one will get eaten and killed this round. As the Knoll pups then. Well, I guess they're just gonna munch on it for a little while. They just eat demon for a bit. As Zara is healing one of them and shouting to them, and Knoll, stop! No! Don't eat it! No, take it out of your mouth! What are you doing? Cody, put that down!
Grimes will chime in and Noel, get back, pups! There's more fire coming!
Okay. Monsters' turns. 2 attacks against William from the first guy. First roll is a natural 2. Second roll is much, much higher. It's a 29.
Hits.
Doesn't crit, though.
No.
Okay. So you will take 5 damage from that. And then the second 2 attacks against William, we have a 14 and a 32, natural 20.
It clears by 5. Well, it clears by 7.
Okay. So that is... Oh, God, I dropped my bone die. That is 6, 7, 8, 9 on the crit to you.
Not bad.
9 HP.
You're at 9?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And a thung will try and bite you, William, with a 16.
No.
And the commander, Grimes, sees you still standing after that. And
Barely
will...
touched.
What's he gonna do? He just brandishes claws. Claw in one hand, shield in, not shield in the other. I guess 2 claws then. And
Attack
he
of
will.
opportunity.
He said
No,
he
he does
had
have a shield. I'm sorry, he does have a shield. Shield in one hand, claw in the other. He will just scratch at you with
Is
his
his
big
claw on
sharp
fire?
talons. No.
You get an attack of opportunity, Grimes.
Probably don't, but
Well, he's usually using a weapon. Go ahead and take your attack of opportunity in this situation, and he'll roll a
Nice.
16 to hit you.
not a double attack of opportunity, I assume. Correct?
No.
That ship sailed a while ago.
Yeah, that was too
When
much.
Faris, that sailed when Faris died.
27.
Yes.
AC
I would have been a
36.
called shot if I can do it on these things, but I guess
Yeah. So
Natural 19 doesn't even hit.
Natural 19. You stab him in the arm, and it just
Wait,
like
no.
slides against plates as
Not
you
even with a
scra-
cold shot, or
I don't think you can do called shots on opportunity attacks. You're taking like
probably not.
a really quick action here. So no good there. The thungs on the one on Zara
What did he
will
roll to
bite
hit?
down.
He missed. He missed, you
A
said?
16 to hit you. Yeah.
But for the
thumb that-
record, monsters usually don't provoke opportunity attacks.
he's not a monster. He's a
When I
human.
was watching Desperate Measures, I was like, what are these kobolds doing provoking OAs? Like, they're monsters with their natural weapons usually don't provoke.
They usually don't. There were a lot of overbears in that though. Yeah. There were
Overbears
some-
absolutely do, but claw attacks shouldn't.
Yeah.
Anyways,
We kind of experiment with the rules sometimes.
sure.
You know,
Maybe.
one of these things will. The one that's already on Zara's leg will bite her with a 30 to hit, natural 18, which I think will do 3d6 damage, max damage.
Yeah.
Right? No, Zara's AC is 20. Yeah, so it'll be 3d6. She will take 10 damage here. Where is she? 10 damage right there. The other thung makes a snapping attack at Grimes with a 25.
That'll hit.
Does it clear by 5?
No.
Okay.
21 AC.
Then you will take 2 points of damage, and it will latch onto you, dropping
They don't
its AC.
provoke OAs, correct?
No, dropping its AC to 14, and giving it plus like 6 to hit or something. And I believe that is all of the baddies. Time to roll initiative.
I'll roll because Nick was distracted.
Sorry.
Oh.
Yes. Grimes, you can do better than 10.
Woo!
Oh. All right.
Player characters.
You go first.
Grimes shouts, still in Knowlish, Zara! Bolster William! He's the only thing holding the demons back!
Alrighty. She will slide along here and drop a repair injury on William.
Hit me with it. Magical healing. Let's go.
Alright, I'm attacking a thung. Oh, nice.
I thought that was my healing. For a
27
second.
clears by 10. Natural 19,
AC
that's
14.
a triple crit.
Yeah.
Triple crit.
Yes. William, you will gain 11 HP max on the die.
Nice. Don't forget,
And,
your attacks already do double damage, Ryan. So
Yeah, is it double? Is it 6 times
6.
then? Or does it, okay.
Yeah.
I think it should be 68 plus 66
Yeah,
plus 5. or
plus
something.
dead.
Yep. You
54
rip
damage.
through the thung, no problem. Dies.
And an offhand RD20 plus 7, I think, is my offhand. Oh, there's a flank on this as well. This is the one on Zara. That's just a regular hit.
Okay.
22 damage to the one on Zara.
Excellent. Whoops. One on Zara. Oh, that'll outright kill it. Yep, it's dead.
Yep. And then Grimes sort of circles around to flank the commander, or to.
Okay. I attack the injured demon. So let me just. Go on. Sorry, Ryan. You finish.
No, go ahead. You do what you're gonna do.
Could I, like, if I shield bash it, could I go an attack roll to try and like strength check it onto the ground, or is that not?
Absolutely. If you want to shield bash it prone and then get +4 to hit it because you're standing over it, that is very legit.
Would it not lose its shield as well if it was prone?
No, not necessarily.
So I'd take a -2 if it worked. What's the disadvantage if it fails? Nothing.
You just waste your attack.
Okay. So it's not my attacks. I can attack with my shields. I can do a shield bash without sacrificing.
You have
my
shield
attacks.
proficiencies and stuff, right? So you
Yeah.
get free
Oh.
shield bash. You
So
just
if you
have
get a free
offhand
shield
penalties.
bash, then this is just
But I take a -2 because it counts as an off. It counts then as dual wielding. Yeah. So okay.
Right,
So
right.
I shield bash it first. Forgoing the attack roll to just doing a strength check. Yeah.
Yeah, I think in this situation, you're both in these tight quarters. It's just going to be a post strength check.
Taking my +1 for bless. 24.
I don't think you get
We'll
+1 on stat
get a
checks. But
17. I don't think it gives you a +1 to your stat checks. It gives to saves, not checks. But it doesn't matter because it botches it. So it falls to the ground, prone at your feet.
Okay. Now I roll to hit with a +25. Yeah. Anything
for
else?
it.
High ground. Give me another +1.
No, it's prone. You get +4.
37.
That will clear by 1. You find a weak spot in its armor and drive your sword into it, and it dies.
All right. Second attack.
Yeah.
I try and do the same thing to this other one.
the commander. Which way did the commander turn? Did it turn to face me, or is it staying?
It's facing.
Where is it facing?
No, it hasn't changed its facing at all.
Okay, so it's flanks on both of us. Okay.
Which side is it shield on?
Left
Doesn't seem to be
arm.
doing much.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'd be okay. I'm gonna try and bash the one I'm fighting.
Did you already use your shield bash?
That's once per attack, isn't it?
No. What?
No, I think it's once per round.
It's like an off. It's like an extra. You can.
Yeah, it's an
It's like
offhand
an offhand attack.
Yes.
That's
but
just-
if I had 2 weapon fighting and I was level 7, would I still only get one?
offhand attack only gives you +1 attack, no matter what
Okay.
your level.
So I attack this guy then.
Yep.
Still with the -2 though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna need a 20 here. Ooh, natural 1. William, saving throw versus death without the -4 penalty. Is that a pass?
That's
Easy pass, yeah, easy pass. I've
Okay.
got +2 for my ring and sword as well.
Okay, cool. You do not throw your weapon over the side of the bridge and lose it for all eternity.
That would be terrible.
All right, monster's turn. The non-held demon will attack William twice. Each one at +12, so we get a 21 and a 28.
28 hits.
It'll do minimum damage to you, 4, bare minimum,
Okay, great.
and I will switch out my d8s.
No, I'd keep those ones.
No, you know, those ones have been rolling really shitty, and we need d8s that are balanced to all numbers. You know, we want to be inclusive of all die rolls
Okay.
here. And this other thung that is on William will bite at him again with a 20 to hit.
No, get out.
All right, no good. And last but not least, our commander gives a shout. Ryan, give me a willpower check, wisdom willpower, to see if you can hear it.
natural 19.
It is calling to the reinforcements way back at the tower, which is a great distance, but this creature has got one set of pipes on it, and it shouts in this like loud booming echo of charge comes screaming out of this creature. The demons will make their way towards you, but they will follow regular movement rules, going 120 yards per round. That's 360 feet. Which will essentially take them 2 turns to get to you, or 2 rounds to get to you guys.
What's the way look in front? Like, is there just more demons with their
just-
backs to us?
Bunch of demons, yeah. You're about to get sandwiched between 2 demon hordes.
Your reinforcements can't save you.
Ooh,
is here for
it
us.
cocks its head to you, and
Do
you
I
can
s-
see its yellow eyes. Let me give you another description of the commander here. Tall and slender with bluish purple skin, high cheekbones, and a very long jaw/mouth. Small plates of bone extend upward from joints, protecting them from flesh, protecting them and the flesh above them. So, like off the elbow, it'll be like a plate that comes up like this and protects the back of the arm, and off the shoulder, a plate comes up here to protect like the shoulder and everything. Wearing darkly dyed cloth of woven hair that drapes in long stretches, these beings have long white hair that extend from the backside of their head. And it will turn and slash at you with a claw, Grimes. It does
Looking
seem
away
to
still?
recognize what you say and is surprised that you speak its language. And
Provoking
William will
noise.
hear Grimes speaking in demon. Would you say? Sorry.
provoking an OA?
Yes, because he is clawing you. He is proficient with his claws, but he is not a martial artist.
Missing, and he gets an
30,
attack roll.
23, so that'll be a miss. And his attack roll against you is Commander 22.
Hit.
5 damage as a claw rips into your chin, leaving you bleeding from a wound under your mouth. And that is everybody. This is going to be round 5 of Bless, right? Right?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, and that is also probably when Zara is going to have to call out that her hold person spell is going to wear off eventually.
How eventually?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking up right now.
Doesn't it last?
It lasts for
a while.
2 rounds per level, spell level of the caster. She's level 6,
Yeah, that's gonna be a while.
so maybe not yet. Another 7 rounds, and it'll wear off. Initiative.
Come on, Ryan. You can do it.
Am I still going? All right.
Oh, you need to
And
do
at
that
the end of the round, these guys will charge.
Nice.
Yes. Whew. All right, I go first. I turn like this, and I'm gonna back attack the commander.
Yeah, well, he's distracted. Eat him.
Back attack gives me a +2, right?
Yep.
Yeah. No shield.
No shield, yeah.
No dex if he has any.
Oh,
7.
AC 30. You
No, it's
batter the
not-
creature on either side of its body with your sword, but it just won't get through.
Back attack against that thung right there.
Mm-hmm.
+10. Critical
Ooh,
hit.
You
Oh
crit
god.
the crap out of it. It has 7 hit points, Ryan. You're doing 8d8 plus 8d6 or something?
No,
or 68 plus
it's not
66?
attached to anything. It's got like 20 something AC.
Oh,
Right?
you're right. It does have 24 AC. It's only a single
It's a
crit.
single crit, so it's 4.
22 AC, yeah.
Yeah, it's still dead. But
46 plus 48 plus
even a minimum
2.
damage, it'll kill it. Oops. Yeah, it's R. That doesn't matter.
It'll die.
Yeah, it'll die.
Yep. Easy
and I have an
peasy.
offhand. I guess I might as well offhand this commander. Or should I try and finish the? No. I'll-
Zara will
Call-
Cure Light Wounds William for 4.
4. Right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Did Zara level up? Yeah, or she always been 6.
Oh god. So that's a called shot.
I don't remember.
22 called shot on the
Ooh, on the commander?
on the commander.
Yeah. Let's see. So I think the call. Did you include a penalty of 4 on this one?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So then you're definitely gonna hit.
Should be a
Yeah.
crit, maybe.
I'm trying to decide. I think the
he
cold
has
shot
a
is probably gonna
shield.
be, he does have a shield, but I think the cold shot to like get past the plate armor is gonna be more than 4. But you'll get past the shield and the plate and still hit its flesh.
Okay.
So no
Just a
crits.
regular
'Cause
attack.
yeah, it'll have like AC 20 when you bypass the armor, and it'd be like a -6 or something, so you'd still hit it.
Okay.
So you can do damage.
All right, 13 damage.
Beautiful. The commander is wounded. Zara has healed. Pups are feasting. Kobolds are feasting.
2 damage to that. There you go.
They will do damage. Commander's turn. There's the commander who will slash at Grimes again. 24 to hit
That'll hit.
for 3
Attack
damage with his
opportunity.
claw. And you can take the attack of opportunity, but you'll
Yeah,
need a natural
20.
20 to hit him.
Yeah.
Nope.
Ooh, so
And
close.
the other demon will slash at William. Not very great attacks.
Fantastic.
An 18 and a 19 to hit.
That's no good.
No good at all. All right. At the end of that
Initiative.
round, the reinforcements are 1 round from you. And this reinforcements are going to include many warriors in plate mail.
Am I right in thinking though that even if we kill this stuff, there's still nowhere to go, right? Like
I
unless
don't know
we...
what you're gonna do. You're about to get sandwiched between 2 huge armies.
So what do we do, Ryan? What do we do? I feel like we're kind of dead.
I think we pull back and try and take out the reinforcements and hope that
you
the
said
other side. Oh God, there's a siege
too
breaker.
much stuff. I think we have to just keep fighting and hope the magical saves us somehow.
Keep moving forward.
Yeah,
You're
we're
gonna
just
wait for the
keep going.
gods to intervene and save you?
No, I mean, I think we got to keep moving forward towards the star. Like, I don't see what else. Like, we can't. Is it realistic to climb over the side of the bridge and like climb across the edge?
You could give it a shot and try, but you haven't really climbed over and looked at the other side yet. You don't know if
Yeah.
it's possible. There have been no scouting missions to do that. And I think it is deceiving when there aren't more demons in front of you. It makes it look like there's not a lot happening over there. When
But the ones in
reality
front
is
of us,
they're
are they
just-
fighting or are they just stood there waiting?
They are immediately in front of you is a row of hydras that are using ranged attacks, kind of like lobbing them in the distance over the people. But then there is a taskmaster here as well amongst them, and some more warriors in front of them. You know, like, we're dealing with demons numbering hundreds. You know, they are everywhere.
Are they shoulder to shoulder, or feasibly could you run through them?
Some areas are shoulder to shoulder, some have large gaps. I think the distribution of tokens is representative of what you're facing.
I think we pull back and try to fight our way through the reinforcements.
How much is coming, Neal? There's more than just that, right?
Yes, it is more than just this. There may be 30 or 40 behind you.
We can't go back. What about
30 or 40? Jesus.
Yeah.
Is it worth, right, killing the commander, cutting off his head, you give me the ring, and then I'll scream at them that I'm their new overlord or something?
Yeah, that's where I'm going with this. But
Yeah. All right, maybe we try that. I mean,
I think
let's just try and kill what
should
we've
be
got.
Front. Well, if you die here, at least you'll die in glory.
Yeah.
And we'll roll those guys to dice again. Okay, here we go. I'm going to roll 3 sets of initiative for the enemies, including the reinforcements. And I think that is all the initiative rolls to be done. Looks like the party goes first.
no.
Oh, no, the party does not go first. All right. So we will start with this warrior right here, taking 2 shots at William. He gets a 15 and a 22.
Sorry, what's this? That's a hit me. Miss.
Okay, miss. All right. The commander will claw
Grimes.
at Grimes, who gets an opportunity attack, but he rolls a 27 to hit you, Grimes. I think that'll do
Missing.
2 damage to you.
Nothing. He doesn't even.
Oh,
He can't even get his claws on me. He like scratches out and he just wisps through ethereal flames or something.
Right.
I'm out of phase. Grimes will taunt him. Like, you're on the wrong side. Call off your reinforcements. Bow to your new lord.
I will be your lord when I consume your flesh, steal your memories, and find your home. I will be your lord and ruler.
Not very convincing. Can't even touch me.
Zara will say to William, we're on a bone bridge. I can't use etherealness to get us out of here. Do something.
Oh, that's a good point. We would fall right through it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then she will drop her last repair injury on you, William, for minimum 2 HP.
Right.
Is it?
All right.
So it is. We're going to our turn.
Reinforcements.
Reinforcements would have gone first, but they would take them the whole round to get
I'm sorry.
here.
They will take the whole round to get here, but the Thungs will be able to actually make an attack because they are fast enough.
No.
They have
would have
speed
had-
24. The other ones all have speed 12. 22,
Okay.
I'm sorry. So they would have closed the gap much faster
Jeez, they're
than the others.
fast.
Yeah. The
But
other ones
since they're
will
moving, they're
close
moving at
here.
non-combat rates or not?
They could go 220
Because
yards
they
at
moved. They
walking
closed
range,
300.
not
And,
charge.
they closed 360 feet. They did a full. So unless
They did
they
a full
slow down,
move.
unless they slow down on their approach, they're getting AC penalties when they come. into
Yeah, I think
combat.
the Thungs are charging, getting AC penalties into battle.
Okay.
That's very in,
Yeah.
their style. And then they're going to start ripping into gnolls in the back line. So they get plus 12, plus 2 for the charge.
Nimrods.
24, 22, 27, 20. Oh god, I think all of these kobolds and gnolls are going to get ripped into. So, first kobold will take 1 point of damage. Woo!
Nimrod, come on.
Second
Are the kobolds
kobold
buffed
will
after
take
eating all that
1
demon flesh?
point of damage. This guy will take 3 and die again. This time he's down for good. And the other 2 hit and miss. That one will take 5 out of its 3 HP. Or is that? Yeah, it's 3 HP, and that one will drop. And they will feast on the flesh. And I think that's all the demon's turn. It is the party's turn.
Do you want me to go first?
Sure. Yeah, you can potentially finish this commander with a back attack.
Yeah, I'm going to try and attack the commander from behind. 39.
Oh, yeah.
No
Well,
shield,
against
no
its
dex.
30 AC, you will hit but not crit.
Do I get
You
plus
crit on a
one?
don't you crit on a 16?
I crit on a 16, yeah,
crit
so
on a
will
so
16.
that
crit.
clears by 5.
But if there's an
Yeah,
extra
so
plus 1, it would clear by 10.
There was, but I don't see an extra +1 anywhere.
Did you already include back attack?
Yeah, it's plus
And
2 for back
bless.
attack. Wait, does he have any dex from his AC that he might lose?
Good question. Let's open up his character sheet. No.
It clears by 5,
oh.
right?
He is skilled. Part 3 of his AC comes from fighting proficiency style stuff,
3?
which does not.
I want that
apply-
fighting proficiency.
Which does not apply in this situation. I'm sorry, 4 applies from that fighting proficiency. So,
That's why it's a triple damage.
yeah, that will clear by 12.
27.
Nowhere near it. Commander
Try his
stands.
second attack.
With a sword through his guts.
That's
Oh,
it.
there you
Hits.
go. The second sword finds it. You bring
23.
your rune blade right through him and out the other side. The commander drops to the ground.
I want to try and grab his body before he falls.
You
If I can.
easily grab his body before it falls, yeah.
Can I cut his head off?
Sure, you've done an insane amount of damage. You've got a +5 rune blade in hand. You can sever his head, no problem.
Okay, then I lift it. I lift it aloft to the reinforcements and let out as close as I can muster to a demonic scream, and then like throw the head at them.
Don't throw it
All
till
right.
they disappear.
Yeah, okay. I keep hold of it then. Well, I can't really hold it
that's fine.
and hold my weapon, so I just
Give-
like
Yeah, give me your best charisma check here, William.
fucking up. All right. Let me just check. It's
Leader of men. Slayer of Scrags.
26.
Pass.
Fighter of demons. You raise the head and shout. And
Grimes
this,
will translate in demonic if possible.
Yeah, okay.
I think it
Bow
is
before
working.
Demon Lord William.
That will have some effect. The warriors, hydras, and the gatebreaker will pause their assault and stop. The thungs, the front line of thungs, are a little bit too engaged in what they're doing and don't even see what's happening here. Meanwhile,
this guy is
these
still
guys-
alive, right?
Yes, this guy's alive. And the Taskmaster will turn around to face you and see what's going on. Be alerted to this presence and stand for a round transfixed
that's
at the raised head.
This
Grimes.
guy was still in combat, right?
Yes.
We need to convince them that Madrigal is here for us and they should follow us.
Yeah. Grimes is gonna. Yeah, he's still got his action, so he'll move through his ally squares to get a back attack on this demon.
Okay.
Back attack called shot. So let's see. So it's +10 -4 is a +6 with my main hand. A 24.
Ooh, nice. That will do it.
Doesn't crit by
It might be, it
5,
might be.
does it?
It might do.
You are bypassing their armor, which will bring their
And shield.
and their shield, which will bring their AC to 22. unarmored.
No dex.
Do they have any AC from Dex or fighting skill?
I do believe they have 3 from style. Let me
the last
double
guy was.
check. They have
What the hell fighting style is this?
22.
Usually, there's a vague mention that with certain fighting styles you could get +1 to AC, but it doesn't actually list them in the books. +1.
If they get a -3, then you crit.
Yeah, -3 would be.
When I explain it to you, it'll make sense. It's just
If you say so. Imba.
imba.
All right. So, did they need to be able to see that attack coming?
Yeah. 8. Hold on. 16 there. Warriors. 16. No. Okay. So the Warriors are still gonna have. How's the wrong button? They keep pressing.
22 AC.
Yeah. They're gonna have
So
22 AC.
You know,
All right. 21 points of damage,
Ooh, beautiful.
and an offhand is a miss.
you know,
That
maybe you
demon
should
is
give
almost
the
dead.
Ooh.
the ring to Zara, and she could maybe convince them about magical.
I don't trust Neal to RP with himself. He would not play Zara optimally.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that one's almost dead. You almost got him.
Almost.
Is that all of the party's turn?
The Knolls and
Yeah.
the
The
Havenport.
Knolls and the God, okay. So the kobolds, Nimrod is going to just lean in to the thong on his leg and bite. Ooh, natural 19.
Go ahead, Nimrod.
That
It's a
will
crit.
crit the thong.
Yeah, their AC is 14 when they're held.
Yes,
holding.
he will bare minimum crit. I don't think he gets another +5 anywhere here. So
No.
he will do 2d6 damage to this thung. He will. Oh my god, max damage. He will bite the thung for 12 damage, ripping into the side of its neck, ripping out its jugular, and the thung just falls to the ground and begins to bleed out while Nimrod like searches around with tooth and claw for something else. Mogwag will natural 1 her thung and get nowhere with it. The demon pups are gonna make a morale check here. This is their first battle, and they are losing. And despite their demonic
Excuse me. We're just about to turn
bend,
it.
Yeah, it's just turning it.
they're still puppies, and they will fail, and they will all disengage and back up and try and hide behind Mom.
Do they drag thungs? Were any of them held? Or
None
did
of them were held.
Those died. Okay.
Yeah. So they will sort of back up to this position.
I think it's initiative turn. I could use a bathroom break.
Yeah. Why don't we take a break? It's been almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
When we come back, we will see what the hell is going to happen with this game. So see
All
you
right.
on the other side of a break. Bye-bye.